Hello, everybody. How are we? Hope you're well. It is 9 o'clock. It is Thursday. It is the 16th of October. And we're back with some more lobby races tonight between 9 and 11. We've got 4 cracking races lined up. Whether we'll get any more in will depend on how things go this evening, time-wise, etc., etc. I'm going to be running the lobby up until around about 11 o'clock. So we're starting off at Croix B in the Group B cars. Then we're going to be heading off to the Blue Moon Bay in A in the 911 GT3 RS. After which we're going to head off to Tokyo South Clockwise in the Honda Civic Type R, finishing up in the Mosquito car, the Red Bull 2019 at Yamagiwa. That's what we've got lined up for you this evening. I see people jumping into the room already. In the chat, Fraud Monkey is in P1. Good evening to you. Gamer Dan is in, as is Borky. Welcome to you guys. Welsh Boy is in also. Welcome. And I can see that Dimitri's jumped in. He's in the lobby as well. So welcome to you too. And Nico. Oh, have I turned up just in time for the start? You have, my friend. You have. We are at San Croix, the circuit of broken dreams and front axles. Oh, I love that. Yeah, San Croix or San Croix, depending on where you're from in the world. Seems to be 2 different pronunciations of that. Or do I just pronounce it wrong entirely? I'm not quite sure. Who knows? So we're doing this today, and then tomorrow night we've got a Friday night special, which will be hosted by Hulky. And what we're going to be doing, I don't know, because I'm not in control. I am not in control tomorrow. It will all be down to somebody else. Why am I doing that? Because I have a hospital appointment in the evening, and I'm not sure quite what time I'm going to be getting back. Joanna was supposed to be having an operation on her shoulder tomorrow, but it now looks like that's going to be pushed back. Well, she's still got her appointment, which is about 20 minutes after mine at the same place. But I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I'm really confused. Really confused. Nico's saying, my father claimed he once lived in St. Wreatham, London. Turns out it was Streatham. Oh, I love that. Yes. And then how do you pronounce it? Streatham. Although I now think people call it Streatham. But I'm afraid I'm a bit old school with my London names. It's like it's gone out. Marylebone. How do you pronounce Marylebone? Is it Marylebone or is it Marylebone? Because they call it Marylebone now, the way it's sort of spelt. But I was brought up old school, Marylebone. Proper old Londoner I was back in the day. But and Streatham back in the day, my friend, used to have an ice rink. And my mum and dad, they used to hire a coach when I was a wee nipper. So back in the 60s, early 70s, they used to hire a coach and drive down from Milton Keynes, where we lived at the time, with the Milton Keynes Ice Skating Club. And we used to skate at Streatham Ice Rink. So, yeah, you have to ask your dad if he remembers the ice rink. Been there many times. Dark, dismal, cold place it was, but yeah, been in many times. I have. Back in the day. Can't remember if I skated there or not. I might have done. I don't know, but I know my mum and dad did. My dad was a brilliant ice skater. Really good. Really good. Back in the day. But right. Okay. It's did I say what time we're going to start? Have I forgotten the rules already? I think I've forgotten the rules already. I'm supposed to be letting people know when we're going to be starting. So I'm going to start this race at 10 past normal time, regardless of how many's in. We'll see how we go. Again, I will remind you that we've got Battlefield 6 is the new game this week. Lots of people out there playing that game right now. So numbers likely to be a little bit light. Oh, Nico, being from Nottingham, I pretty much grew up at the Panthers ice rink. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to get out on track very, very quickly. Let me just move the screen over so you can see what's going on. And let me just get out on track and just see what is what. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to be, I'm not going to have a clue what we're doing. One of the nice things from my view is I will be able to, oh, slide up. I'm just going to be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy myself, enjoy the racing, whatever Hulky is putting on. As always with the Friday night takeovers, he's got free reign to pretty much do whatever he wants. He did say to me earlier on, do you want me to do? I won't say what. And I was like, you do what you want, mate. Got nothing to do with me. Whoa. I think I just sideswiped Dimitri there. Go, 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 my friend. Completely sideswiped him. I always struggle with these Gr.B cars. We don't run them very often. There's only a few of them in the randomiser. These races don't come up too often, especially on these circuits like this. It's a good one that we do around Eiger. I enjoy that one. I don't like going around corners very easily, these cars, on the racetracks, if I'm honest. As you can see there, I could be able to go through there flat and I'm off the track altogether. What are we doing? 2 minutes to run. I'm going to go and have a look and see who we've got in the room in just a moment. I'm going to bring this over the line. Just want to see what it's like through here. One of my favourite little bits of this track through here. You've got to be just a little bit cautious through there in the car, I think. So we've done the TCSRL Moonshine Cup on Tuesday. We did all right in that. We've still got the GT Championships going on at the moment. We did okay in that as well yesterday. I got 6th in that race, probably about as high as I could have expected, given the caliber of people racing there. And I need to have a look and see where I finished up in the Moonshine Cup at the moment. I'm hoping I'm going to be top 6 still. If I am, that will be quite a good result for me too. Although that was in the GR4 cars. But the GR3s, I'm really loving the fact I'm having races without spinning. Didn't spin once yesterday. I was so split between the intermediates and the wet tyres yesterday. And I went with the safe option, the wets, which everybody went on yesterday. But I did kick myself when I came away thinking, oh, if I'd been a bit braver and maybe gone for the inters, could I have maybe made up a place or two and stayed with the 2 Dannies? Don't know. We'll never know. We will never, ever know. But we're off to, I think it is Monza next week for the GT Championship. That will be on Wednesday. And Tuesday, my Tuesdays are free now because the Moonshine Cup has finished until we start the new season with TCSRL. Where I'm potentially looking at doing 2 races with them. One will be a GR3 race to push me out of my comfort zone, and the other one is going to be a multi-class race, which I'm hoping to do the GR4s and see if I can get in the way of a few GR3 races. Who knows? We shall see. Right, it is 10 past. In this one, we've got Welsh Boy in the Focus. We've got Focus RS Mark II in the Quattro. That's confused me. So we've got Welsh Boy in the Focus and Focus in the Quattro. That's going to drive me mad. Gamer Dan is in the Focus. I'm in the Focus. Hulk is also in the Focus. Arzontas is in the NSX. And Borky is in the Toyota, I think. Toyota 86. So, yes. Focus has got work cut out in that Sport Quattro. It's quick, but it's a handful. Oh, could be interesting. There's some decent straights in this where that car could really come alive. But through the twisty bit, Ooh, it's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting to see how he does through there. So Dimitri, I wish you and William well when I get the names in my head correctly. Just while we're starting this one. Okay, let's see how we go. Oh! Oh no. Weird, straight into the back of Borky, who did a perfect slide. I'm really sorry, Borky. As you can see, I really can't drive these cars. I don't do rallying, I don't do dirt, and I don't do Group B cars. If I can get up there and help Borky at all, I will, but I'm suspecting he's just going to run away and disappear into the ether. Pony boy, good evening, my friend. How are you? Long time no see. How are we doing? I was shot again. So those guys are braking much earlier than I thought they would, which means I'm braking way too late, which probably is correct in this car. Walker and I both touched the barrier there. Good to hear that, Pony boy. Good to hear everything's good. Thankfully we're going to be in proper cars after this one. Not rally cars on a track. Borky almost taking a look at the gravel there, thinking this thing's going to be better on the gravel than it is in the on the tarmac. I think you could be right, Borky. That's where we should be, sliding it around on the gravel, not trying to wrestle this thing through these corners. Brake nice and early for this one. Give it turned in. I'm still in the wall. As you can see, dropping back now again. Frog Monkey, good evening. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Mitchell's singing, you do not want to hear. He's following Borky off the track, through the grass, on the track. We're going really well. In my dreams, in my dreams. Whoa! Following him off again. I'm good, thank you for asking. Well, as good as I can be. Let's just put it that way. Whoa! Huge slide. Huge slide. Got a tank slapper on both ways there. Oh. As I was talking to somebody earlier on today, I'm one of those drivers that needs to practice. Oh, what's up with Dan? A bit slow. Yeah, I have to practice a car on a track. I can't just, like some of the guys here, just jump on any old track, on any old car and just nail it. It takes me a good few laps to get to grips with things. As you can see. We've just gone purple though, which is good. Where do I brake down here? Everything's every corner is an exploration in this car. It's a rally car. Why did it slow down in the gravel? Shouldn't happen. working the gears there to stop the slide. Just can't get through there. Using my normal braking doodly bugs. I'm still braking way too late. I've decided I think I'm going to sell all my Gr.B cars. I won't be tempted to do this and look such an idiot. But I am. Come on, Damage, clean up on the front. That's one. It's gone, I can feel that. Oh, Gamer down with a big old hit on the barrier there. Not the only one who's struggling, it would seem. Either that or he's just doing that to make me feel good. But where does he brake? Trying to learn this, where these guys are braking now. We'll try and get me through this one. Dan and I both cutting the grass there. Struggling to get off the grass there. Right, let's not brake as late as I have been. Brake a bit earlier. Quite a lot earlier actually. Thank you, Pony Boy. It's always the same. It takes me a good few laps to get my eye in. It's one of the things that's worrying me about Hulky's new series that is announced. Oh, have you guys seen that in the Discord? Boy, oh boy, that is going to be interesting. So 9 cars, 9 tracks. You have to run each car at each of the 9 tracks. No, one of the cars at each of the 9 tracks, but you can't reuse the same car twice. So once you've used that car, you can't use it again. But what happens is you go into the practice and you pick a car. So I might pick the G70 hoping that we're going to be running at Michelin, but we won't know which track we're running at. Ooh, damn, what a big old tank slapper there. Yeah, we're not going to know which track we're racing at, but you've already had to pick your car. So you then can't pick your best car for the best track, but you've got to run all the cars. Some of the cars, oh, they're going to be horrendous for me. And I might get the Lamborghini at Michelin Raceway, for instance, rather than the G70. But I'm going to be hopeless because I can't get out and practice. Literally, you wind up at the racetrack, you pick your car. Well, you don't even wind up at the racetrack. You load it on the back of the truck. You drive to wherever you're told to drive to. You then arrive at that racetrack and think, oh crikey, I've got this car around here. How's that going to work? It's going to be fun. It's going to be, he's labelled it as the Impossible Race Series, and I think it's going to be difficult. I think it's going to favour, I think, those people that are good at jumping into any car and racing at any track. So people like Gr.B and you know, like in here, Gamer Dan's pretty good at jumping into any car and just nailing it. Welsh Boy, I think also. Somebody like me is going to struggle massively. Hello, Le Cloutier. How are you doing? Yeah, I think I'm going to really struggle big time. I mean, you can see here, what am I, lap 4? I'm still not great. No, lap 5 even. I'm only just sort of learning how not to crash this car around this course. But I'm going to have to do that in a championship. Race after race after race. Just nail it. Now obviously what I can do is I can practice the car. But if I've got to practice a car that I choose at 9 laps, it's an awful lot of practice time. You know, even if I have to do like 20 laps to get my eye in, that's what, 20 lots of 9. What's that? 180 laps? Let's say a minute for each one. That's 180 minutes. What's that? 3 hours I've got to find of... That's an awful lot for the first race. Only one I can practice for definite is the final race, because we're going to know which track and which car, unless of course Hulky decides to spring a surprise on us, and I wouldn't put that past him. Oh, I wouldn't put that past him. I really wouldn't. So there we go. We have ditched the Gr.B car. It's done. It's finished. It's gone. But we're heading into another nightmare one. We're heading into a Porsche, and you know what I'm like with the Porsche 911. Oh, it bites me. It bites me bad, my friends. It bites me bad most times. And I do better tonight. I'm not actually sure which tyres we're on in this one, because it is the GT3 car, I believe, that we're running. We'll find out in a moment. In fact, I'll tell you now. It is the 911 GT3 RS 992, the 22 model. And we're going to be doing 7 laps on racing soft tyres. So at least it is racing tyres rather than the sports tyres. So, oh, cross everything for me, will you, my friends? Cross everything for me, because I'm going to need it. Oh, Welsh Boy says we need more Gr.B races. Oh, really? Well, we do. Look, he's running away. Crumbs, look at that. 6. That was, how many laps did we do there? 5 laps? That was 6 a second a lap faster than the best of the rest. Welsh Boy out there in first place, all 2:13.4, and as you can see there, 1.5 seconds faster than everybody else. Focus RS Mark II in second with a 2:15.054. Hulky in third with a 2:15.799. So my nemesis up there in third. So it's 1-0 to Hulky this evening. Azontus in fourth. I got fifth. Gamer Dan sixth, and Borky in seventh. And yes, some 25 seconds off of Welsh Boy. Oh, crazy, my friend. But Welsh Boy, Focus RS, and Hulky, you're 1, 2, and 3 for the first race of this evening. Well done to you guys. Leading the way in the Gr.B rally cars on tarmac. At least we are now in a road car on tarmac. We're getting back to some sense of normality. So hopefully, well, I say will we be better. Who knows? Who knows? Because as I said, it's takes me a while to get to grips with a car on a track. Where are we? I want P for Porsche. There it is, down here. The gold shield, and we're looking for the 992. Where is it's a 991? 99220? 992 2022. This one, oh, this is the one with the old doodly buck. This is a DRS one. This is one where you're gonna burn your thumb out. You're gonna burn your thumb out big times, my friends. Leaning on that DRS button. I don't want to do that. What time are we going to start this one? We're going to start this one at, I want to get a little bit of track time. So I'm going to go 35, which gives us just 10 minutes of practice. Because there is a bump in this one. Oh, there is a bump. And I just want to get to grips with that. There's the old DRS. This is the bump that you've got to contend with. Then you've got to get through here. And then you've got another bump here. Or a big old bump. Ugh. As you can see. Let's give that another whirl. Let's give that another whirl. That's the little bump. We come around here with a big bump. This thing is rapid around here. Quite the challenge, this race. When do you use that DRS? When do you not use it? That is the question. This is a double left-hander. How brave are you through this bottom corner? Because you do not want to hit the wall like I just did. Wind the car up through that corner on the DRS. Open. What are we doing? How are we doing? Third. Oh, I got the wrong barrier there. Hit the wrong one. I've got a track limit there. We can't cut it quite that much. Keep that in mind. Worst boy, how about we do a Group B evening? Why don't you hit me up with some decent tracks for the Group B cars at some point, and we do a Group B evening. That'll test a lot of people. Obviously, Eiger would be one on my list. Barcelona, the old rally cross track. Bonjour, monsieur. Speedy Macron. I don't know where I was going with that. That almost went German there. And he said, "Bonjour, Speedy, my friend." I couldn't think what the French was for my friend. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare. That's a really grotty place to have the what's it? The penalty as well. Oh, Speedy's going to head into Le Mans Endurance at night. That's going to be a challenge and a half. Good luck in that one, my friends. Good luck, good luck. With the hypercar BMW 2025. Or might have to tune in and see how you're getting on a little bit later on. How long's the race for? Yeah, I'm assuming it's a 2 hour, is it? Oh, 60 minutes, sadly enough. Oh, I didn't know if it was a 2 hour. 60 minutes is still going to be quite the push in that car, but good luck, good luck, good luck. I was watching a video about PMR earlier on today about the brand new physics engine that they are building for the game. A lot of people saying, oh, it's going to be you know, Project Cars, the new version of Project Cars, but it's so much different with the whole of the physics engine they've got underneath. And it's amazing what they're doing with the physics to pick up the inputs through the road, through the track rod end, the link, the steering link arm, whatever you want to call it. They're also modeled in the cylinders for each different engine. So the faster you go, the way the cylinders are working within the engine, airflow, each individual tiny little bit of aero. It's amazing what they've modeled in it. It really does look incredible. So Speedy's got a 5-minute free ride, 10-minute quali and a 60-minute race. And yesterday's races were qualified P12, NDP 10, qualified P13, NDP 8. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Talking about that, we've got a couple of minutes. Let's just have a little look and see who we've got out on track. So we've got Gamer Danny's out on track in the silver and sort of goldy coloured car. Hashtag respect blazoned across the back of his car. Alas, no Topless Motorsport, Topless team, whatever on that one, but nice little stripe down the side of it. PSR Racing team along the side of the car. Loving that very much. Speedy's keeping his eyes open and applying for the closed beta, but no reply yet. I couldn't get on it because they're not doing it for the console. We got Welsh Boy. That's a really nice livery too. It's subtle, but I do like that. Another grey and gold livery, looking really nice. That car, I like that very much. Hulky is in a standard black and silver. Arzontus is in a black, gold wheels I think on that one. Oh, getting a little bit wild over the bump there. As he get on with the, oh, that was the second bump I think. So he's on his way now. Whoa, Borky, you just blinded me with an orange and green. Wow, it looks like a lizard. I overbet that one. After the subtle ones, look at this. Look. You go subtle. Oh, don't have to focus. Subtle on Hulky, subtle on Zontas, then whoa, in your face, Borky. So we'll be watching out for him. And Pony Boy in the Carling car, the black, white and red car as well. I'm in the yellow, and that I think will probably get us up to where we need to go. So we've got Welsh Boy, Focus RS, Le Croutier, which we didn't see, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy, me, Hulky, Arzontus and Borky. Let's get this one underway. If I'm pronouncing any of those names wrong, I completely apologise. Speedy says, once you go PC, you don't go back. Oh, I'm not sure I completely agree with that. I was PS, then I went PC, and I did come back. I came back because I got fed up of constantly having to upgrade my PC for Formula 1, and I've not gone back to the PC. Whoa, the Croix bouncing around all over the place there. So, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I am possibly the exception to the rule. Maybe then. Whoa! Oh, sorry, the Croix here. Back of your car there. Checking the radar. Leaving room on the outside there. I got completely fed up with the constant upgrading. At least with the console, when you got a console, you buy the game, you know it's going to run. Why have I not got any DRS? Come on, round you come. A few of us a little bit loose on the exit of that one. Did not want to slow down on that occasion. Mav Mike is saying more options on the PC. You do need a decent PC though to benefit from all the games. And that's the problem, is in my mind you're constantly upgrading to get a better and better PC to keep up. Been playing a bit of body cam on the PC, realistic first person shooter. I don't think I'll be going back to the PC if I'm honest. Oh. God, this thing just wants to kill me. Ten seconds behind Gamer Dan, who's out front. Oh, Welsh boy's gone round. Looks like the car in front of me is off the track as well. Oh, a little few corners there, people dying like flies. Get that slowed down and rotated around this time. Azontus to chase this time. Just rotated, and we get on for a decent exit out this corner. No, we're in the wall, hard. Doesn't really want to rotate through there very much for me. Come on, DRS, get it open. Off we go. Whoa, almost. Do need to brake just a little bit earlier for that one. Much better through there, but a little too late, I feel. Get round, get round, get round. Zontas constantly with a slightly better corner than me through there, maintaining that 2.5 second gap. I've got Welsh Boy chasing me down behind. Oh, don't turn too soon. Run across the grass. Feels a little bit closer at the moment, but not a lot. Not enough. We're on the grass again. We're no closer. Battery's going out. Nearly 3 seconds. Not enough, and I've got Welsh Boy right on my back bumper. Oh, we just held him off. That was tough. Not by a lot, though. Oh, 0.04 of a second. That is all. That is all. Mad Mike is just saying if you went to PC, you'd have to change the name of your channel. Very true. Sorry, Trigger says if you went to PC, you need to change the name of your channel. That's another reason why I'm not going to do it. I am invested in a PlayStation. And Mad Mikey says it's an investment. Buy what you can afford. I just had nudged some money around and got the best I could. Be good for quite a while. Oh, yeah, I hear what you're saying. But I remember the words of somebody when I bought my first PC, my SX25 back in the day. Let me just get this replay saving. So I got that from Evesham Micros. And it was a 286 SX25 with, I think it had something like 4 gig of RAM or something. And when I picked it up, the manager of the shop came out to shake me by the hand to say that it was the biggest machine that they'd ever built and it was going to last me a lifetime. Well, within 12 months, the 386 was out. Yeah, okay, last me a lifetime. It didn't last me 12 months. And I was behind the curve. And then I was buying a new graphics card and upgrading the RAM, and it was just constant round of upgrades. Dan's the man. He's out there with a 108.433 and the fastest lap. So we have Welsh Boy in the first one. We've got Gamer Dan in the second one. What is going to happen in race number 3? I wonder. Will it be Pony Boy who got second in that one? A 109.326. Or will it be Hulky that is up there again towards the front of the pack? He got a 109.430. Focus is up there in 4th. Arzontas is in 5th. I got 6th. Welsh Boy right on my back bumper. So close. Just managed to hold on at the end. The Croix in 8th and Borky in 9th. Your top 3 though for that one, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy and Hulky. Right, let's see where we're off to now. We're off to another doozy little one. This is going to be at Tokyo. Tokyo South Clockwise in the Honda Civic Type R FK8 20 car. 4 laps around here. 2 times tyre and fuel, sport soft tyres. So the randomiser picking out more road cars or unusual cars for us tonight to race. I'm looking for the Honda. What I will do is make sure I get the right manufacturer this time. So just took a little bit of a pause to put my head in gear to make sure I got the right one. The Civic Type R. It's not the touring car. It's the FK8 that we are looking for. Where is the FK8? FK2. Well, that's confused me. I've got an FK2. It says FK8 2020. There we are. Couldn't see it for looking. As always. What tyres are we on here? Sport Softs. Sport Soft. Oh, yeah, I remember doing this one. Oh, this is a doozy. This is a doozy, this one. Hulky's saying to Welsh Boy, look at the car. It's very bright, Hulky. It's very bright indeed. Very bright indeed. Right. Race starting at... I'm going to go 55 on this one. So 6 minutes. Let's just have a little look. So we are actually on board with Hulky. Well, we're not on board, but we're watching Hulky. So he's got the red and green white coloured car. Is that Castrol car? Yeah, Castrol Honda colours. Looking good. PSR on the number plates. Thank you for that, my friend. And we've got Gamer Dan. He's in a monster car. Monstering it across the curbs there as we say that. A little bit of a bounce and a jump as he goes through there. It's actually a nice car, that isn't it? Black. It's more of a grey with a black stipple effect through there. Flashing his lights as he goes through. Hello, my friend. Hello. He's obviously watching the stream as he goes down the straight with the beating the train. So he's quicker than a speeding bullet train. And then we got Borky in another green and black car. Oh, he's got a 3-second penalty as Borky at the moment. And then we've got Welsh Boy in another... He's going with the grey and the yellow theme tonight. The yellow and gold. Grey and gold and grey and yellow. And Pony Boy just behind in a solid street car. Oh, just getting a bit sideways through there. He's in the yellow car. The Croix is also in the same yellow car, so that's going to get confusing. He's got a 3-second too. I am in a Quickfoot Max powered... it's got BMW M Performance parts on the side. I've got a right old mix of things on that one. I'm not quite sure where I found that livery or why I've gone for that one. Gr.B is in Honda Racing car, and I think those are your runners. I am going to just dive out on track very, very quickly, just because I haven't got long. I've got 3 seconds for crossing the pit lane as well now, but I'm not going to worry about that for a minute. Just want to feel what this car is like around here. I've seen a few guys getting a bit sideways. I want to try and avoid the sideways action if I can. It does tend to slow you down. 6 gears. Don't want to slide it too much. I'm going to come up to this tight right-hander. Where do you brake? But a little bit earlier than that, just ever so slightly earlier. Down the hill, and then we get through this chicane. Again, where do you brake? To get this over these curves. They're quite vicious. As you can see, I'm getting this car a bit sideways as well as the other guys, so might just need to rework the gears, or throttle a little bit less aggressively than I am at the moment. Right, let's go. Welsh boy saying, Dan, let's go, champ. I think there could be some mutual rivalry on track between Welsh boy and Dan. Friendly rivalry, I will add. Let's see who's going to win the third race now. Was Hulky going to jump into the mix and spoil the party, or maybe even Arzontus could do that? There's several people in here. Ponyboy's in now as well. He is pretty sharp in these sorts of cars. Le Croutier's in too, so we shall see. At the moment, though, it's Gamer Dan, Welsh boy, and Hulky up at the top on the board. Is that representative of the times they're doing at the moment, or is it just where the game has put them? Who knows? I think I'm giving up trying to chase Hulky today. He's way ahead of me. Nowhere close this evening in these non-GR cars. You can't class a Gr.B car as a GR car, can you? Well, I suppose you have to. Gr.B car on tarmac is not my thing. That said, it's not my thing on dirt either. Slow down a little bit earlier for that one. Still got a bit of a slide on through there, but at least we didn't hit the wall. Hitting the wall will slow you down. This time we'll brake in a straight line. Just get this turned in off the brakes to try and back on the power. Oh, we got track limit there. Gamer down through the gauntlet down to Welsh boy. I missed that. It's on like Donkey Kong. What? What are those boys on? Whoa! Stop looking at the chat, Mitchell. Oh, we're coming up for time. We're coming up for time. I can't keep going. We can't. Who we got? We got Greg White, Welsh boy, Focus RS, Le Croutier, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy, me, Hulky, Arzontus, and Borky for this one. Yeah, I'm a bit behind with the chat, methinks. Little bit behind with the chat, but we're going to go at 5-2. So we've got 10 runners in this one. 10 runners. And then after this, we go even more crazy. Even more crazy. Because I believe that we're off into the little mosquito car. the buzzing Red Bull. But let's get this one underway and see what we can do. Just 4 laps around this one. So not super quick. And I think we're possibly going to get a multi-lap Nordschleife race in tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sticking to the schedule as much as I can these days, and without the qualifier, which doesn't seem to be upsetting the order of the cars too much. But without the qualifier, it does mean we're starting to get additional racing, which is really nice. Really nice. It'd be good to get back to 5 races rather than just the 4. Right, let's see what we can do here. Don't crash off the line. A little bit of a parting of the ways through there. We managed to get through. just a slight rub of Hulky's back bumper there. It just needed shining up a little bit. He had a little bit of dirt on his back bumper there. We just need to clean that off. It's all clean now. He's not carrying the extra weight from the dirt. So he's on his way now. Just rub that out. Oh, loads of us going deep. I think there's a few of us got caught out on the tyres there, or maybe we were trying to go long, I'm not quite sure. At the moment it's Gamer Dan out front, Pony Boy second, Focus third, Welsh Boy in fourth, and we're all close, so Welsh Boy will want to be getting past Focus and Pony Boy to get after Dan before he gets too far away. So, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Welsh Boy finds himself in a gaggle of cars. What can he do to try and get through these cars and get on after Dan? Whoa, whoa! I'm trying to stay out of the way there. There was a car that went round. He was in the barrier, and unfortunately I tried to go between them. Don't think I got in Welsh Boy's way. I'm hoping not. He's down to fourth. Got in first. Come on, Welsh Boy. Running away, my friend. Oh. There was a little bit of there was a bit of gunge on the back of Welsh Boy's car there that just needed polishing off. That's gone there. That was holding him back. So I've just rubbed the back of Welsh Boy's car, polished that off nicely. He's going to be ready to go now. Look, he's flying now. He's after Gamer Dan. Dan is coming to get you. Got along though. Clock is ticking. Tickety top, tickety top, tickety top. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Lap 2 of 4. We're only halfway through the first lap, the second lap, so it's not the end of the world. Welsh Boy chasing down Focus RS. In a Honda. I get a feeling he should be in the Focus RS and the Focus RS only. His races. It messes with my OCD. Broke early for that one, much more early than I needed to, so I didn't run into the back of Welsh Boy and get involved with this race, this race that is developing. Oh, Welsh Boy's gone a bit deep through there. I think he got away with that just. We got a ringside seat for this. I do not want to mess it up. Welsh Boy just letting Focus get away from him a little bit at the moment. Come on. Dan's 5 seconds down the road from me, and I'm half a second off of Welsh Boy. So Dan has got a commanding lead at the moment. And he hold that lead. Oh, got a big old slide into there. We're getting to the point where Dan just needs to be doing perfect laps. Welsh Boy's going to have to drive out of his skin, I think. Welsh Boy with a little nudge on the barrier there. Pony Boy catching me too here. He's gone for the inside. I'm hard on the brakes, but gone deep yet again. Pony Boy just doing me on the exit. We've no longer got the ringside seat, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get a party pooper who's going to put his bright yellow banana in front of us. Unless there's anything that we can do about it. No, there is the banana. He is in front of us. But for how long? But for how long? Who's going to be brave on the brakes through here? Whoa. too wide through the chicane there. That should not be possible. That should not be possible. While we're fighting, Welsh Boy's getting away. So I'm helping Welsh Boy by holding Pony Boy back a little bit while we were fighting. But Pony Boy is unleashed now, and Welsh Boy has got in front of Focus. So Welsh Boy is now unleashed to go after Dan. Oh, I've gone too deep into there, big time. This is the final lap though. What can he do? How far ahead is Dan? Looks like he's a long way on the track, but Welsh Boy fighting his way through the traffic. He's got held up by most of us, I think, in this one. I think we've given this one to Dan. Mind you, nobody ever gives anything to anybody. Dan has won this on his own merits. He's got out front off the first corner, went away like crazy, and he's just owned this race. Welsh Boy's done great to come through and best the rest of the pack. I don't know what the distance between them is. Half a lap to run. What can Welsh Boy do? I'm too far back to see. They're running away from me now. Focus is 2.5 seconds away from me, and I think Welsh Boy is probably 3.5 seconds down the road. So, podium will be out of my reach. You can see the two cars there just briefly. We'll brake late, later than we have been. Rotate it around. Oh, dancing on the gears to try and keep it out of the wall. Is Focus going to make a mistake through the chicane? No, of course not. Oh, we got a 1 second penalty through the chicane. It's not good. I was on just behind, but by 4 seconds, so we're going to be okay with the penalty, thank goodness. But even pushing it through the chicane, couldn't get anywhere close to Focus. And Welsh Boy some 6.5 seconds off of Gamer Dan. So Gamer Dan is currently in his living room doing an Irish jig. No, it wouldn't be an Irish jig, it'd be a South African war dance, I would imagine. He's doing a South African war dance around his living room at the moment in celebration of taming the Welsh Boy. But the dragon is going to come back. Oh, I can imagine that Welsh Boy is going to get that dragon out for race number 4 and try and push this to a dead heat, to a one race showdown. And then it will be the battle of South Africa versus Wales. Who will be triumphant? The only way that you're going to know is to stick around, and I can't share that replay because I messed it up. But Gamer Dan out there, led from the front, a 1:47.518 and the fastest lap, so a nice clean sweep. Welsh Boy, you can see he was pushing it. Look, a 1 second penalty. He must have been absolutely flying on that last lap to try and close the gap, but some 6.4 seconds back. And then Focus in third with a 1:48.3. I managed to get a 4th, which I'm really pleased with, but I did get a penalty as well. Croix in 5th, Azontas in 6th, Pony Boy also with a penalty in 7th, Greg White, unusually towards the back of the pack there in 8th, Borky in 9th, and Hulky in 10th. So Hulky now 2, Mitchell 1. So can I get one over on Hulky and bring it to a draw as well for the evening and push that one to the Nords? But at the moment it's Gamer Dan, Welsh Boy and Focus. The gauntlet has been well and truly thrown down, but what can Welsh Boy do in the next one? The next one is Yamagiwa in the Red Bull. It's in the Red Bull 2019 car, if I am not mistaken. I'm just trying to get into my phone so I can double check. It's the Red Bull 2019 around here. We're on any racing tyres that you wish. But we'll see what happens. So Gamer Dan, I'll just remind us, is that PlayStation Racer? I threw the gauntlet down to Welsh Boy. It's on like Donkey Kong. And he says he's shirtless too. Laugh out loud. When that dragon comes back, it comes back hard. Oh, don't you believe it, my friend? When it comes back, it's gonna come back. Oh, he's gonna be spitting fire. I can never remember where to find this car. So I'm gonna going to be all over the place here. I can never remember where it is. It's I've gone very quiet because I can never remember. Is it Gran Turismo? Yeah, that's the one we want. So 2019 racing soft tyres. And Gamer Dan says the commentary was awesome. Oh, I'm glad you like the commentary. I'm glad you like it. Pony Boy says good race. I do love doing the commentaries. I do love doing the commentaries. Sometimes I'll sit out. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? No, I can't. I can't sit out because I'm in a battle with Hulky. I was going to sit out of this one and commentate it, but I can't because Hulky is 2-1 up on me, and Greg is and Dan is 2-1 up on Welsh Boy. I need to get. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to let everybody know when we're starting, but I do need a moment or two on track for this car. So we're going to start this race at 1:15. So, I'm going to do that. Sets my head. 1:15 this one, and we got a Muffin Man. Who's the Muffin Man? That's a name I don't know. Let's just get out there for the moment. Come on, Borky, I need you to help me. Teach me the track. Teach me. Oh no, that's no good, mate. I need you to teach me better than that. I'm here to learn. All I need to do is get one over on Hulky. That's my challenge tonight. Hulky's the one I'm racing. How good is Hulky in these though? I really don't know. I'm not great in this car. It's like one of those that you've just got to absolutely go for it and just trust the downforce. And you're either there and you're good or you're not. As you can see, that cost me a lot of time. How long have I got? 6 minutes. Well, less than that, 5 minutes, because I'm going to need to go through the runners and riders. Oh, too deep, too deep, too deep. Need to brake earlier. Carry more speed through there. That's the Hulkster doing. He's showing third on the timing charts at the moment. But no times up. So, don't know what that means at the moment. How's it between Dan and Welsh Boy? At the moment, Welsh Boy is showing ahead of Dan. But as I said, no times up, so I'm not sure how indicative that is. Oh, we've got Arzontus with a slide there, just recovering. Didn't get in our way, that's all good. You can't hook the curb up in this car like you can a GR3, it just doesn't want to do it. Or, you can, and I haven't got the knack. Oh, if Hulky masters that, I'm going to be in trouble. Can Dan and Welsh Boy master that? Who knows? Who knows? He did hook the wheel up a bit better in that one. Right, don't be greedy. But we were a tad greedy into that one, so that's another lesson learned as well. I'm probably going to be a tad cautious through one or two of these corners, just to keep it on the black stuff and going in the right direction. Once again, we came out of the curve there. Not got that first turn sorted yet. So we've got some indicative numbers on the board now, and Welsh boy has come back fighting hard. He's in leading the time charts at the moment, just ahead of Gamer Dan. I don't know by how much. And the Hulky is right on my back bumper. Oh, big slide there. See how this one is faring out. Well, we're up to 11 runners in this one now. We've got Greg White, Welsh Boy, Focus RS Mark II, Recruitier, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy, me, Hulky, Arzontus, the Muffin Man, and Gr.B. And we're not running at full capacity, so I'll leave the Muffin Man in here. I am going to say, please consider joining PSR. Is a registered racers only night. I am happy for you to stay tonight. Right, so we've just got just under a minute to run. So we've got Greg White, Welsh Boy, Focus RS, Recruitier, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy, me, Hulky, Arzontus, the Muffin Man, Gr.B. I don't know if that list is truly representative of where we're going to start. If we are, then Welsh Boy is going to be right up there at the front with Greg White. Those two could run away. Gamer Dan in 5th. So this is going to be very interesting. Why is Gamer Dan saying, can I stay? Of course you can stay. Of course you can stay. You're registered. Of course you can. Right, let's get this one underway. Those are your runners. Let's get going. We'll see how we're going, and hopefully we should get a Nords in, which will be a decider. I'm going to see how much time we've got left, and we'll see how many laps around the Nords we can do. But can the Welsh Dragon come back and triumph over the South African, or is the South African going to beat the Welsh boy in this one and claim the honours for South Africa? We shall see. We shall see. Oh, we got somebody moving behind. Oh! That was Focus spinning in front of me there. Under acceleration, I believe. We did not impact on that at all. I am going to keep going, because I want to see what happens up front. We've got Welsh Boy out front ahead of Gamer Dan. Wow, we've got the two right up front going for it now. They've got 5 laps. Who is going to triumph? Who is going to be triumphant? Is it going to be the Welsh Dragon? Is it going to be the shirtless wonder, our friend from South Africa? Who knows? Who knows? Time will tell. We will not have long to wait. But I tell you what, it looks like Welsh Boy is on a flyer. The Welsh Dragon has certainly got some fire in his belly on this one. Tell you what, Dan, be careful to get too close to Welsh Boy. You might get the front of your car burnt, my friend. There are flames coming out the back of that Dragon now. He's absolutely on fire in every sense of the word. Oh, I'd love to get a bit closer. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't have the skills that those two have got. Where is Hulky? Hulky's 7th at the moment on 4th. Are both of us going to be able to take this? Oh no, I'm off. Are both of us going to be able to take this to a decider? Both Welsh Boy and me, I'm not sure. Oh, I've got Borky right tight up behind me. He's our flyer. Borky's nailing this. Absolutely nailing this car. I need to concentrate if I want to bring this home in 4th. Where's the Hulkster? I can't look. Got to keep my eye on what I'm doing here. Oh, Borky into the barrier there. I think he's playing ping pong. Not ping pong, ping ball. Ping pong? That's table tennis. That was definitely a pinball moment there on the barriers, I think. Hope he got some good points. Oh, I'm really pushing this to the limit. This is rather scrappy. Where's the Hulkster? He's going to be freed up now, isn't he? He's still in 7th. He's got Focus and Lecruccier between him, but out front it is still Welsh Boy and Gamer Dan. I cannot look at the map to see what sort of distance there is between them. I can't see the deltas, but I know that Welsh Boy is flying. He's 9 seconds ahead of me, and I've not had a great race, but I've not had a bad one. So he's, like I said, that Dragon is absolutely on fire, and see if Dan can do anything. I hear to shed extra weight he's ripped his shorts off too. I'm hearing the socks have gone as well. I hope it doesn't go too much further, otherwise it's going to be a very dodgy picture. I'm watching for shorts and socks on the track at the moment. I'm hearing that there is they've been laid down to try and trip up Welsh Boy. The Dragon is burning them up. I think that they're going to be on fire before we get to them. Ugh. Oh, Welsh Boy is flying. I've just looked at the map. Welsh Boy's in a league of his own here. Dan, what are you doing, my friend? Come on. Oh, where's Hulky? Oh, Hulky's dropped to 8. It's all going wrong for the two rivals. Last lap in this one. It is going to be a decider. We're going to be pushing this to a decider, I think. I don't think there's anything that Welsh Boy can do now to close that gap. And if I can just keep this on track now, I think I've got Hulky at bay. That's going to be 2 to Dan, 2 to Welsh Boy, 2 to Hulky, and 2 to me. So it's going to make it really, really cool. I don't know what other individual battles people have got that are going on through the field. Just taking a little bit easy through here. I don't want to lose it at this point in the proceedings. And then find I see Hulky go wanging by at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So Welsh Boy does cross the line first. Dan, shedding all the weight he could, made no difference whatsoever. He's now freezing cold. He's jumping into a big baby guy here to try and warm up at this moment. It's all fleece lined and fluffy, all cuddly. Welsh Boy, he's sitting out there, he's having a nice long glass of water to put out the fire that was lit in his belly in that one. The dragon came back hard, says Gamer Dan. He sure did. Welsh Boy, I was panicking because my force feedback went like on the last 2 laps. No! Oh, you did well, my friend. Really well. I'm not going to say it, but I'm desperately hoping that we don't get your normal message come up. I'm hoping that it holds all the way through. Gamer Dan, need to put my clothes back on. Didn't help any. Oh, I love it. Oh, Welsh Boy says that was the race for my life. I'm loving it. Oh, they're loving the way that you two are really going for it. Oh my word. Right, so well, I am going to save and share that one. Let's just get that done. I apologise for not sharing the other one. If anybody needs it shared, please let me know. And I will gladly pop up and share it for you. Oh, gold. I'm winding up the missus. She's not happy with me at the moment. She's not happy. She's not happy at all. Quiet. Shh. I'm in the doghouse. The doghouse. Right, where are we? Welsh Boy first with a 1:13.194. Gamer Dan in second with a 1:13.658. Arzontus in third with a 1:14.963. I did get fourth. Focus in fifth. Lucrutia sixth. Pony Boy in seventh. Forky in eighth. Greg White ninth. Hulky 10th. And the Muffin Man in 11th in that one. But your top three, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan and Arzontus. But the important thing here is Welsh Boy has taken it to a 2-2 draw with Gamer Dan. And I've managed to push it to a 2-2 draw with Hulky. So what we're going to do now is, what should we do? We're going down to the Nürburgring. We'll go 24 hour. And we've got, what, half an hour? We could do... I'm going to do a 2-lap race here. We're going to go 2 laps. What car? Big question is what car? I'm undecided on cars, guys. Gamer Dan says, how about moving your rig into the actual doghouse? That way no need to stress. Oh, I wish we don't have one. Oh, Dan's saying hello to Joanna. She's in a grumpy mood to me. I upset her earlier on. Let me just shut my door and then I'll see what cars you are suggesting. I fancy a single make, something that we don't often run. Car that's light, sir. Okay, Welsh Boy, hit me with a car. Hit me with a car. I'm going to go no limit. I'd love the BMW competition. What, the M2? The M2 competition? That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool. The one I want to buy. The car that I'm looking to buy. Ooh. Has everybody got it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We ought to do it in the BMW VGT, but that would be a little bit unfair because sports or racing. I think I'm set for racing. We might have to change this to sports tyres. Oh, he says you can't get the car because you're locked in the doghouse. Exactly. Exactly. And if I did get a doghouse, I'd have to build it in the garage, and I couldn't put the car in the garage. Blah, 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 blah. So, sports or racing soft? Why can't I not? What do we want? Sports soft. Gamer Dan says sports soft tyres. Welsh boy says sports soft. Okay, we go sports. Let me just make that change. Okay, just make that change. It's cool. Oh, Welsh boy, you can't pull over. You got to beat him. You got to beat Dan. Come on. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. Dan, you know you can do it too. You know, I've got a message for the two of them. So, Welsh boy, you can't give in if your force feedback dies. You're my favourite racer. You're gonna have to make sure that you do it. Don't let Dan do it. And the message to Dan is, Dan, take your shirt off, mate. You're my favourite racer. So go take it to Welsh boy. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. They both heard that, didn't they? I'm in trouble now. Now I'm in trouble. How can I have two favourite racers? Scratch that. Hulky, you're my favourite racer. Come on, let's go for it, my friend. Oh, but now I've annoyed everybody else in the race. Oh, maybe I should shut up now. Haha, Gamer Dan said the shirt's off. What, literally or metaphorically? Metaphor, is that the word I want? Is that the word I want? Not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Right, let me just I'm just going to pop out on track for a second because I've just realised I've done no racing in this car. It constantly bites me, and I'm up against Hulky now, who's pretty good around the Nords. Tends to beat me, which is going to not do my confidence any good. Whoa. I've done that. Right, let's just go back out on track again. But I don't want to be doing this, sliding this car around too much. needs to brake. So got to brake earlier than that. Much earlier. I need to drive this like it's on the wet stuff. I also need to check one thing, which I might be able to do very quickly by doing the following. Cut that. Did that give me a penalty? Yes it did. Track limits are on. Good. We had a case the other night where we were going through there, jumping across that curb, and it wasn't showing track limits. Brake a lot earlier than I think in this thing. Oh, whose idea was it to use this car? I need to channel my inner Mishka. I'm not doing that right now. I've been watching his videos with the steering wheel, and he has his fingers out. When he goes around corners, he like turns with his thumbs in the steering wheel. Channeling my inner Mishka. How are we doing? 33, got a couple of minutes. Oh, I thought I made that one. I think Hulky's going to have this in the bag. If I'm honest. We've got Greg White, Welsh Boy, Focus RS, Lecroutier, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy, me, Hulky, Arzontus and Borky. I will remind you that it is 2-2 between Welsh Boy and Gamer Dan. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Both of them are going. I'm suspecting that the Welsh Dragon is probably fired up. He's in a red car. Gamer Dan is completely stripped off and ready to rock and roll. The shirt is on the floor and he's set there ready to rock and roll. Hulky is big, green, mean and ready to go. And little old Mega Me is thinking, how on earth am I going to get this orange and grey bullet around this track in one bit? Oh, we're going to have to see what happens. This is going to be a tough one. I can assure you. We've got everybody is respectfully in the same car. So thank you so much, everybody, that I haven't had to worry about that. We are going. It's Greg White, Welsh Boy, Focus RS, Lecroutier, Gamer Dan, Pony Boy, myself, Hulky, Arzontus, Borky. I'm going to say the best of luck to everybody, but especially to Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan and Hulky. Game on, my friends. Game on. Shirts on the couch, wife shouted at me for being on the floor. The Gamer Dan's in trouble and I'm in trouble. Ah, welcome to the doghouse, my friend. Welcome to the doghouse. Right, I'm going to go uncharacteristically quiet for this one. This has all suddenly got a bit serious. Good luck, everybody. I wonder what's going on with the lights there. Red White pulling out the way. Oh, Welsh Boy's gone out the way too. What's happened to Welsh Boy? Gamer Dan's running. Oh, Gamer Dan gets a big hit from Lecroutier. Well, I've gone round, completely round, with all that that's going on. Whoa. We're now dead last. Got Walkie on the inside. Where's the Hulkster? Can I get anywhere close? Oh, it's all going a bit wrong for Welsh Boy and me. I've got one of my favourite ghost cars in front of me. Greg White, spent hours and hours and hours following him, his ghost, for the daily races. And he helped me to get anywhere close to Hulky. Slippery little minx this car is. Everybody braking nice and early. Oh, was that a red and... There's a red, white and blue car off the track there. I think that may well be the Hulkster. He was. He's just gifted me 8th place, but he is behind. But one little incident that will all change. He'll be back through. I'm also watching for... Oh, Welsh Boy's in front, I think. He is. I can just see he's in front, so let's not get involved with that battle. Focus RS out front at the moment, came down in second. Oh, somebody hard into the wall there, that's Lecroutier. I think he's redesigning the side of his car. Oh, I did say one. Oh no, look, I've gone right round. Oh, we've gone right round. Where's Hulky? This is going to start making it interesting because he's going to be right on my back. Oh no, I've got dirty tyres. It's going to go around again, you know. Oh, such dirty tyres. Oh, where's the car going? I can't get it straight. Oh, I've still got dirty tyres. This thing does not want to turn with dirty tyres at all. So we've lost touch with all the cars up front. We've got damage. Let's just take this easy. I think with Hulky just 20 seconds behind, I've got to keep it on track now. Gamer Dan has slipped to third as well. Focus on Dalzontas have got through. Ooh. No, come on. Stay with it. Hulky's running a similar time to me. I'm not really sort of losing and not making any time at the moment on Hulky. Take it easy through here, Mitchell. Back end of this BMW just wanting to go one way and I want to go the other way. It's got a mind of its own. So Lecroutier just in front of me with the 1 second penalty. Just cutting the grass a little bit there, or exit stage right. Just managed to get that slowed down as he went a little bit wide. Pony Boy 20 seconds down the road, so got clear track ahead. I've got Lecroutier 9 seconds behind me at the moment. Not sure where Hulky is, but Walkie seems to be in front of him at the moment, so I think, whoa. Hulky and I both in a car that is testing us. Emadan now has hit second place, but Welsh Boy with him in third. I don't know how close they are. Can't tell because the track map is just too tightly bunched up. They look like they're all on the track together. It looks like Focus is going to be a actor in this one. I'd love to be closer, but they're already like 30 seconds down the road, so I'm not going to be anywhere close to them anytime in this race. I was going to say anytime soon, but I'm not going to be close to them anytime at all. So no manic commentary from me in this one. I've got my own battle. I am running 7th, Hulky's in 9th, and I can no longer see the delta to myself and Hulky because the Croix is between us. So it's nice to have a car between us, but it would be nice to know what that delta is. Really, really would. I need to keep pushing for that reason. If I back off too much, next thing I'm going to know, I'm going to have the Croix breathing down my neck, and then I'll have Hulky not far behind as well. I normally go flat through there, but not risking it. Really slowed down for these corners. This is the tricky section that I'm not very good at coming up. What I refer to as the technical section. Get through the carousels and then we'll be heading off towards it. We're not quite there yet, but we're not that far away. YouTube corner and all of those. They bite me, and they bite me hard normally. Around towards that complex now. I normally end up on the gravel. Keep this smooth. YouTube corner, I think that one is. Where so many cars in real life go off. Normally 1,001 cameras sitting there waiting to catch the action, and the misery of somebody seeing their pride and joy back round a barrier, or worse. So our Zontas now 22 seconds down the road ahead of me, and obviously taking this a little bit too cautiously. The Croix 18 behind, so looks like we might be maintaining the gap to Hulky at the moment in this one. 2 laps, I'll remind you. We have got Gamer Dan, who has hit the front now. Gamer Dan has hit the front. Has the Dragon lost his fire, or is he just saving it up for lap number 2? Gamer Dan got enough beef jerky to get him through this one. Looks like he might have stopped off at the sweet shop to pick up another packet. He's dropped to 2nd, Welsh Boy 3rd. How close those guys are, you can't tell on the track map. Just it's too bunched up to see. We come down the long straight to start number 2. Be lovely to know. 35 seconds down the road, as I said. So absolutely no point me even trying to think and guess how they're doing or race hard to catch up with them. At the moment I've just got to do my own thing and see if I can maintain this gap to Hulky. It's gone out to 29 seconds now between myself and the Croix, so it looks like Hulky might be having a bit of a nightmare of a race here. I've had my share fare of spoils and spills. Greg White is in the mix up the front now as well. So Greg White has joined the party up front. He's in 2nd. Gamer Dan still in 1st with Focus in 3rd. I'm not seeing Welsh Boy on the timing charts at the moment. He's got to be in fourth because our Zontas is in fifth. So Welsh boy must have just slipped to fourth for the moment, hoping that the dragon hasn't lost its fire. Oh, come on, down we come. We'll have to see. Gee, looking really tight with those guys up front. Looking really tight. Just looking at the track map, and I thought I saw 4 arrows all going around the corner side by side. Could be wrong. It is a tight one. It's going to be really exciting up front. I just wish I was skilled enough to be involved. We're 17 seconds off of Pony Boy now. Pony Boy just seems to be running just a tad slower there. Whoa, down to 14 seconds, but a big slide. That's not going to help my chances there. Keep this on the track through here. 14 to Pony Boy. $39 to the leader. Saying it as if I'm thinking that might come down a little bit. In your dreams, Mitchell Morgan. In your dreams. Ooh. Let me down, Greg White. Focus your 1, 2, 3. I think that Welsh boy is still fourth. I believe that they're going to be in contention because it does look very tight at the front. I did watch Mishka do this in an M2 recently. I think it was a 500 horsepower M2, so a little bit more powerful than this one, but I'm trying to remember how he was approaching it. Fingers out. But you can't see my fingers on the on the what's it on the stream. Oh, that was nice. This is so nice when you get it right. I'd so love to do this in real life, but I'm too scared. I will be absolutely beside myself with worry. Maybe one day when I'm an internet millionaire. Oh, the boys in Cuckoo Land again. Oh, we got a yellow flag up. Oh, that's the marshal knowing he's putting it out for me, knowing full well I was going to bin that. He held it. Pony Boy still 14 seconds ahead. I don't know what the yellow flag was for. That must have been for me. That marshal must have known I was going to drop it there. Got Mitchell Morgan's never going to get through here. Let's just throw in the yellow flag. But it certainly slowed me down. He might have just saved my beans, that marshal. Might have to go and give him a bonus at the end of this one, or at least a handshake and a pat on the back. So, thank you, my friend. I think you saved me from crashing. Oh, I need more yellow flags to slow me down a bit. Got Lecruche here now, 46 seconds behind. Ooh, we're all off the track there. That's going to be dirty tyres. Looks like Pony Boy and Zontas are having a bit of a battle too, swapping places like chess pieces on the chessboard. Oh no! We're on our own a little bit, but I tell you what, I'm enjoying this. Just watching the timings. Pony Boy 15 seconds, so although they're battling those two, they're still going quicker than I am. McDan still out front, still waiting for Welsh Boy to pop into third place. close this one off? Is he just going to hold it till the very end for a wonderful finish? Of course, the other thing as well is when you're in a tight battle like that, what do you do down the long straight? Could be interesting, but I'm watching with interest. At the moment it is Gamer Dan out front, Greg White in second, Focus in third, and I can't think anymore while we go through this little section. I don't want to be losing it. Really enjoying this car around here actually. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I was going to do. Lecroutier is struggling with the car, if I read that correctly. Oh, I've got my corner muddled up. Thought that was the tight one. There we go. We seem to have lost Hulky. More yellow. We got a car parked up around here or something. Or is somebody in front in trouble? I'm not catching Pony Boy, so a little bit confused as to why all the others through there, but never mind. Unless I just passed a car that was so ghosted I couldn't see it. Oh. Focus is out front now, so Gamer Dan's had a moment. Gamer Dan has slipped down to third place. Is it Dan that's been throwing all the yellow flags? But they're so far ahead of me. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Pony Boy, just 6 ahead of me now. I can see him. Now I'm regretting all of the taking it easy earlier on. Should have risked it a bit more. Risked it? Not English. Mitchell Morgan making up new words again. Maybe I should have risked it a little bit more in the early part of this race. Trouble is, I don't want to overdo it and cause myself problems. We've got 1 minute in the bag. Whoa. Looks like the weather could be turning. Oh, you can really dance this car around. It's beautiful around here. This is just an amazing combination. The BMW M2 on sport soft tyres around the Nordschleife. It's unbelievable. Loving it. Greg White, Gamer Dan Welsh Boy. So Welsh Boy did get back to third place. Fortunately, the Welsh Dragon not quite able to do our South African friend. Shirtless boy did it. Oh, you can see there's going to be discussions. You can see that there's going to be a grudge match coming soon. Oh no, I put it into the barrier. Don't go around. Oh come on, we were doing so well. Last corner. Come on. What a time to drop it. Damage the front and the car. Whoa. Gamer Dance, that was nuts. And yeah, yellow flags for me went off twice. Oh my word. And Welsh Boy saying crazy fun race. Welsh Boy had struggled with that car. But Gamer Dan respectfully saying well done. So whoa, Greg White was your winner. Gamer Dan second and Welsh Boy third. Not a lot between them, I have to say. We'll come to the timing charts in a moment when this one has finished, but that did look like quite the battle up front. Focus just saying sorry Gamer Dan, Oh, did he get involved with the with that race up front? Is that one to watch back, gentlemen? Is that one for me to have a nose at some point? It did look good. Our gamer Dan's just saying that William did nothing wrong. Thank you for reaching out, William. It's very much appreciated. William, amazing race. It was good. It did look amazing up front. That is a combo that's got to go in a randomizer. Surely to goodness, that's got to go in there. Somebody needs to reach out to me in the Discord because I will forget. Oh, for the first time today, I can't catch my breath again. I've been good all day. That just shows how much I've been trying. William says definitely one to watch. Cool. Well, I think I'm heading off to do some work with my teammate for next week's race. We've got some work to do this evening, so I'm not going to be able to look at that one this evening, but we'll definitely have to look at that sometime. Hulky says, was a Sunday drive for me and Borghi. Oh, for once, it doesn't happen very often. I triumphed over Hulky. That's not often you're going to hear me say that, because normally it's Hulky triumphing over me. Next time, my friend, you'll come back. Next time. Gamer Dan, congratulations for trumping, triumphing, not trumping, trumping all over. That's a bit rude. Triumphing over Welsh Boy, but loving the battle all evening long between those guys. Greg White was your winner, naturally with the fastest lap, a 9:17.960. Everybody on the top 8 within the 10 minutes, which is nice to see. Gamer Dan in second to take the grudge match over Welsh Boy, who was in third. Focus RS in fourth. Arzontus in fifth. Pony Boy, I couldn't catch him. I was closing down towards the end, but couldn't quite catch, in sixth. I was in seventh. Le Crouchier in eighth. Hulky in ninth, running with Borky. So thank you for that. And your top 3 for the last race of the evening: Greg White, Gamer Dan, and Welsh Boy. Welsh Boy Trump. Yeah, sorry, mate. I don't know what words. My brain is not keeping up with my mouth tonight. My mouth is just running ahead and sprouting rubbish. You know what I'm like when I get into this state. So I'm going to say thanks everyone for tonight. I am off now. Whoa. William said, William, can you do me a favour? Can you remind me in the randomizer? And I'll, I'm going for it again. William, could you do me a favour and just remind me in Discord, drop me a note in Discord to do that, and I'll make sure that goes in there tomorrow. Whether, should we do 1 lap or 2 laps? That would be an interesting one for that. Do you think that should be 1 or 2 laps? I'm thinking maybe 1 lap, but I enjoyed the length of the 2. The first lap I was a bit all over the place. The second lap I'd got into the groove with the car a little bit, and I know I did have that spin right at the end, but I did enjoy that. 2 was good, says Gamer Dan. Cool. Guys, let me know. Remind me in the randomizer. We'll definitely get that one in there. Cracking little car. I want to get this M2 competition in more races if I can at some points. And William says 2 laps so you can improve, and I think that's the case for everybody. Pushing us all out of our comfort zones is always a good thing, and that's one of the things that Hulky is going to be doing in his next championship that he will be running at some point in the near future. 9 tracks, 9 cars. You pick your car before you know what track you're going to be running. So Mitchell Morgan does not have the ability to match up the G70 with Michelin. Going to be fun, that one. Going to be fun. But before that, we will be back with more GT Championship races next Wednesday with Hulky. Tomorrow, we'll be racing with Hulky. I'm going to be joining Hulky's room. I'm doing that because we've got all sorts going on tomorrow evening, and I thought Joe was going to be having an operation. Looks like that might not be happening now, but I might have to jump in and out. So thank you in advance to Hulky for that. If you are a friend with me, then you should be able to find that room. What we're running, I couldn't tell you. That is the beauty of a Friday night takeover. Suddenly I am put in the same shoes that all of you guys are. I'm going to be able just to relax, enjoy myself, and have great fun. at the end of what has been a phenomenal week of racing with you guys. I've loved every minute of it. I've been watching more videos about Project Motor Racing, and I am getting super excited about that. I watched a video today about the brand new physics engine that they've introduced in the game, and the nuances within that, the fact that they're picking up the suspension link rods to bring the force feedback through like a real car, so you're really feeling it. If you flat spot a tire, there's a possibility that you're going to feel the flat spot through the steering wheel. The engine, as you increase the revs, you're going to feel that the engine, getting faster and faster. There's massive amount of stuff that they're going in that physics engine. It's phenomenal. So cannot wait for that. Anyway, I'm 2 minutes over. I'm just going to say thank you ever so much for racing. Have yourselves a really great morning, day, evening, night, whatever you're doing. Have a great one. I'll be back here tomorrow, 9 o'clock, with Hulky Racing for what should be an absolute banger of an evening. Don't miss it. Come and join me then. For now, take care. Bye.